What's up, my brothers? I know you motherfuckers can't see me, but I want to talk about something. Excuse me. I want to talk about something that happened yesterday on Undisputed with Skip and Shannon and Jenny Taft. You know, I don't watch Skip and Shannon anymore. I don't watch any sports shows anymore. Now, when the Cowboys start playing, when the season starts ramping up, I may tune in. But I don't really watch them because it gets on my nerves. But I watched a piece of the segment on YouTube because everybody was talking about it. And of course, Skip Bayless they were talking about the Cowboys. And Skip Bayless said something along the lines of, Mike McCarthy is too fat to be a leader. Like, what man is going to want to follow behind a guy who can't put down the cake, who can't put down the pizza? Like, who's going to follow that guy? And to be quite honest, it's true. Mike McCarthy, even I've made fun of Mike McCarthy's weight. Mike McCarthy really does need to hit the gym. And the thing is, brothers, I know quite a few of us who needs to lighten up a bit around the gut. Even I had to lighten up a little bit because I was putting on weight so I can hit that 500 squat. But now I'm like, man, I need to start hitting cardio again. I'm sure some of you brothers noticed I put on a little weight, but I'm going to cut back. I'm going to get back to my normal self. But the thing is, brothers, that's what men do. We take the criticism on the chin. I'm pretty sure Mike McCarthy wasn't offended because Skip Bayless was like, listen, bro, you're a fatty, you're going to have to lose some weight. And if you want to command more respect from these players, you are going to have to lose some weight. And the thing is, I don't like Mike McCarthy as a coach. And, you know, at first I approved of the hire, but I'm like looking at it now after his first season and looking how the players respond to him. Mike McCarthy, I will be extremely impressed if he takes us to the playoffs this year. I have no playoff aspirations for the Cowboys, but that's neither here or there. Back to the subject matter. You know, Jenny Taft, she decided to have an emotional meltdown or defend, quote unquote, defend Mike McCarthy from Skip Bayless. She even lashed out at Skip Bayless. And you know, this comes back to the female entitlement. Skip Bayless hired this girl to be a moderator, not to delve out her opinions, not to go back and forth with the main guys on the show, which is Skip and Shannon. She's a moderator. That is her purpose. To be quite honest, all she really does is just sit on TV and be pretty. That's it. To be quite honest, brothers, the shows would be much better if they had male moderators. I'm just being real. The shows would be much better. You know, I don't really give a shit about a pretty face. I come on, man. Like, okay, she's pretty. She's sitting there. She's moderating. Who cares? Put a man there. You'll do a much better job. You'll stay in his place. The thing is, and you got so many fucking simps just in the comment sections like, oh yeah, you know, Skip is fat shaming, Skip is arrogant, and Jenny put him in his place. And it's a lot of black simps too, a lot of black men, because a lot of us come from matriarchal homes, not me. I had my father throughout my entire life. My father died when I was 25, but he was there for me. A lot of these black men, they come from matriarchal homes. They're so used to the simp, mother goddess programming that they'll defend a female against a guy like Skip. And the thing is, you may not like Skip and all of his values, but he represents a patriarch. He's a man. He's a man's man. He grew up in an era where it's okay to be a man. And you got men attacking that. That shows you how feminized we've become. It's quite pathetic. Got all these dudes, white simps, especially black simps in the comment section defending Jenny Taft and all this shit. I hope Skip gets rid of her ass. Now, he can't get rid of her today because it'll be way too obvious. But he needs to start phasing her ass out over the next 6 months or so. because she is out of line. Soon as a woman starts stepping out of line on you like that, it's time to let her ass go. It's time to do that. Even my wife understands that she can't come at me like that. It's completely disrespectful. And when you let a woman get away with that, she'll keep doing it, and she'll keep doing it. Women hate weak men. Women hate men who don't put them in their place. All these simps in the comment section thinking they're going to get some from Jenny Taft because they're sitting here praising her. She's going to hate you even more because you're weak. You refuse to put her in her place. Brothers, yesterday was a travesty. I hope Skip Bayless gets rid of her ass. And I really hope that a lot of these sports shows start putting in more men at the moderating position, because things will run much smoother with the guy. It just will. Logic and reason will be more in place with the male moderator instead of this emotional tirade. And if you look at Jenny Taft, you could see her instability towards the end of that segment. You could see it in her eyes, and it was quite scary. But of course, you got all the simps saying, "Oh my God, she's so hot when she's angry." Man, blue-pilled simps. Wow. All right, brothers, peace.